Welcome to TD Physics. A convex lens forms a real and inverted image of a needle at a distance of 50 centimeters from it. Where is the needle placed in front of the convex lens if the image is equal to the size of object? Also find the power of lens. Very good question. So here I am going to consider a convex lens now. Okay. And I am going to draw the principal axis now. So this is the principal axis here. Since it's a spherical lens, here we are getting this one is a one sphere. Okay, this lens is formed by the combination of two glass spheres. Okay, for example, here one glass I'm going to consider like this glass sphere, and here we are having another glass like this. So see, if you cut this part, so this is called convex lens. What we are seeing, we are going to cut these two parts. Okay, and this part will taken as here like this convex lens like that. So if you see here, this glass is having center. This glass also will having center. So C1 and C2 will come like this. Okay, center of curvatures like that. Okay. So here the center of curvatures also will be there because it is a lens. So for this curve, let me assume that this is the center of curvature. Let me take this is C1. And for this sphere, so let me take this is the C2. So two center of curvatures will be there. And we already know one thing that it has focus. You know, right? So when the parallel rays strikes the lens like this, and they will meet at one point, which we can call it as focus. So the rays which are coming parallel to the principal axis. So the rays which are coming parallel to the principal axis, after striking, they will bend and they will meet at a point. So this point we will consider as focus like this. Okay, or more probably we can say it's a principal focus like that. Okay, so it is having focus. How many focus does this lens have? 2 more. Okay, 2 really, but you only said one, sir. Yes, if I assume that the rays are coming in this direction, here one focus will be there. If I assume that the rays are coming in this direction, here another focus will be there. Okay, so what is this distance? Same focal length from optic center to this F is F focal length. So same from this optic center to this F will be same focal length. There is no change. Focal length won't be changed here. Okay, let's come to the question here. What they asked. So this is a convex lens which forms a real and inverted image, okay, of a needle at a distance of 50 centimeters from it. Okay, so we are going to place a needle at a 50 centimeters from the lens. Okay, very good. And he said that it forms a real and inverted image. Okay, that means what? The object is not placed between F and O. If the object is placed between F and O, it will form a virtual image. Okay, if the object is placed between F and O, it forms a virtual images. So that means that object is not placed between F and O. It placed after F only. So this side only it placed. Okay, and in front of the, if the image is equal to the size of an object, this is very important. Image is equal to the size of the object. In a convex lens, when the image will be equal to the size object, at what position it will be equal? Simply we can say that the position is center of curvature. So if you place the object exactly here, if you place the object exactly here, okay, if you place the object exactly here, now I am going to draw the ray diagrams for it. Let me take this is A and this is B, 2 points here we are having. So from this point I am going to draw, this is the point, from this point I am going to draw a parallel ray to the principal axis parallel ray. So after refraction, it's not reflection, a mirror we will use reflection. So after refraction, where it will goes? It will pass through the focus. It have to pass through the focus. So it has to pass through the focus like this. And another one which is going through the center of optic center. So another ray which is passing through the center of optic center, which will pass like this. Now if you see, these two rays meet at a point. So this point we will consider as C2. Now this one is C2. This is C2, center of curvature. Okay, not this one. Here I am assuming right data. That's why not exactly coming. If you draw with exact values like 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter like that, it will come exactly. So this is the C2 here. Okay. Okay. So this is a rate ray after refraction. This one is also after refraction, like this. So what is this point here? This point is B dash, because the point B we are drawing here. So this point is B dash. And what is this point? This point is A dash will be there. This point will be A dash. So if you observe here, AB, like this we kept needle. Okay. So this is B point and this is A point. Like this we kept. And image is formed like this, inverted. If you keep like this, image formed is inverted. It will form opposite directions, inverted images. So inverted. And is the image is real or virtual? Virtual only. Sorry, real only. It's not virtual image. So because the rays are actually meeting. If the rays are not actually meeting, then we can say it's a virtual image. But here the rays are actually meeting. So in this case, the image is a real image. So real and inverted images will be formed. And here the most important thing is, whatever the size we are having here, h, the same height will be there here also, h. So here h dash we can say is the image height. So h dash is equal to h, same height. So image height is equal to object height. So when it will happen, if you place the object at center of curvature, 2f. This one we can also call it as 2f. Why we can call it as 2f? Yes, because so C is equal to 2 times of focal length. C is equal to 2 times of focal length. The C is equal to 2 times of focal length. Meaning what? So from here to here, how much distance will be there? The same distance from here to here will be there. 2 times of it. So this is f plus f, 2f, like this. C is equal to 2f. So we can also call it this one 2f. If you place the object at 2f, then the image will be formed at 2f, like that also we can call. No problems. It's not wrong there. Okay. So 2f. This one also 2f. If you place the object at 2f, image also will form at 2f, like that. Okay. And what he is asking now, where is the needle placed in front of convex lens if the image is equal to the size of an object? Exactly where we kept, mom? Exactly where we kept? We kept it 2f position. That is it. Center of curvature. That's all. Okay. And find the power of lens. So answer for the first one is, where we kept it 2f. The position of the object is, the position of the object is 2f. This is the position of the object. Okay. Now we need to find the power of lens. What is the power formula? What is the power formula? Power of lens is equal to 1 by focal length. Okay. Again I am saying most people will get confused here. So power of length we are going to take in diopter. That means the focal length we should take in terms of meters. Both are SI. Okay. We should not take 1 in centimeter, 1 in diopter, like that. So both has to be taken like this only. This one in diopter, this one in meters, like that. Okay. So we need to find the power. For that what we need? For that we need focal length. Okay. Do you know focal length here? They didn't given focal length here. But how to find the focal length? Okay. We are having lens formula. What is the lens formula, Hema? So I am using lens formula. So by using lens formula we can find out. So lens formula is equal to 1 by focal length is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Okay. So this is 1 by f means focal length, and this is object distance, and this is image distance. Sorry, this one is image distance. V means image distance, and this one is object distance, and this one is focal length. Okay, this is it. Okay, what they given, what we should find. Okay, in the question itself they given that the needle is placed at a distance 50 centimeters from it. Okay. So here from this optic center he placed 50 centimeters. Should we take plus 50 centimeter or minus 50 centimeter? That is a big question here. Remember, whenever we are dealing with this optics, so consider this O optic center as an origin and draw one axis like this. This is y axis. And here this one is there, right? So this will be x axis here. So this is positive direction and this is also positive direction. This one will be negative direction and this one will be negative direction. Axis, positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis, like that. Draw, simple. So if you are calculating distance from optic center to this side means negative only. That's all. Nothing. Without any thinking that. So object distance, what we need to take more? Object distance u is equal to minus 50 centimeters. So object distance u is equal to minus 50 centimeters. Then what is v? What is v? Image distance. Image where it is formed. This side it is formed. So how much distance it is there? We already told you. So this is at 2f means this is also 2f. Exactly if we need to place at center of curvature. This is 2f means this is also 2f. That means what? So from optic center, how much distance this needle is placed, the same distance from optic center, image will be formed. Okay. So where we kept minus 50. So this side we took means minus 50. So from this side to this side plus 50. Exactly same distance. This is plus 50. So V is equal to plus 50 centimeter. So what is of F? F we are going to find out. Okay. So question mark. So substitute the following things in the above equation and find more. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by V. That means 1 by plus 50 minus of 1 by U. 1 by U means 1 by minus 50. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by 50 minus into minus plus 1 by 50. So 1 by F is equal to 2 times of 1 by 50. 1 apple, 2 apples, right? So like that, 2 times of 1 by 50. That means F is equal to how much more? 25. Here 25 centimeters or meters are. See ma, here we took centimeters only, right? That means this one also will come into centimeters only. Very good. Tada. So we can apply power formula now. So power is equal to 1 by focal length. That is equal to power is equal to 1 by 25. Right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. That's why before I already told you, right? My power, if you are taking in diopters, means focal length must and should have to be in meters. Okay. Here this is in centimeters. So we need to convert in terms of meters. How we are going to convert more? So focal length is equal to 25 divided by 100. That's all. If you divide this above result with 100, then we can convert this only in terms of meters. Okay. So how much it will come? This is 4. So focal length is equal to 1 by 4 meters. This is the last value. So now we are going to use power formula. So that is equal to 1 by focal length, right? So 1 by 4, that is equal to okay, some students having doubt when I wrote directly here. So that is equal to 4 diopters will come. Units will be diopters, right? But why it will come? Ma, remember this is a fraction division, ma. So A by B is a fraction, whole divided by C by D is another fraction. Okay. So this is a fraction and whole divided by another fraction. This one we can also write it as A by B into D by C. So D by C. Okay. So if you see here, this is already a fraction, right? 1 by 4, like C by D. But numerator is not a fraction. What we will do? Simply we will convert into fraction. We will convert this one into fraction. How we are going to convert means see here. So numerator already 1 is there, right? So 1, numerator 1 and divided by 1. If anything changes more, if I divide this one with 1, anything changes? Nothing will changes. 1 by 1 is equal to 1 only, right? So nothing will changes. So I can put like this. So 1 by 1 divided by 1 by 4. Now if you see, this one is look like this one. Now we can apply this formula 1 by 1 A by B into 4 by 1. That is how we will get 4 diopters here. Thank you for watching, guys.